Go back. Yeah, go back.
There it is.
That's it. That's it.
Hello, basketball fans. You've got it on 2K Sports as we get set to bring you exciting NBA action. Alongside Grant Hill and Steve Smith, Allie LaForce, our reporter, I'm Brian Anderson. We've got the visitors taking on the San Antonio Spurs. Now the starting group for the visitors. We've got Chris Paul, and it's Wembanyama in at the 4. Curry, no good.
The first good move in a long chess match between these coaching staffs.
Strategy is going to be a big part of the outcome tonight. We'll see which team dictates the style of play.
Now here's Wembanyama. And out of bounds, San Antonio will have it. Curry against Paul. Curry passes to Bryant. Always a nice way to start. Makes his first one.
What a look from Curry. Saw the defense leaning and found the open man with ease.
Pass to Wembanyama. Over Holmgren. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. Free throw good, Wembanyama. And both free throws good for Wembanyama.
I'll tell you, he doesn't give points away. Excellent job from the line.
Curry passes to Malone. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Not exactly what they're looking for out of the gates. Just 1 of 4 shooting.
And there it is for him.
You just love how reliable he is. Night in and night out, his offense is there.
To the inside, Holmgren. Bryant, left side, over Jones. Bryant, no good.
The defense is right there. Quality contest, and they threw him off his rhythm.
Wembanyama, the pass to Paul. With the drive, and denied. He sends it right off the glass. Shoots. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair.
One of the more unique free throw shooters, if you count Curry's mouthpiece.
And that one falls for Curry. And so Curry nails both of them. Now here's Paul. Pass to Wembanyama. Great D that time from Holmgren.
He's as surprised as we are. Most nights that bucket is automatic.
It's good.
And sometimes you forget how long Tatum is, and he's terrific at using this to his advantage inside.
On the wing, Jones. And the officials will call the illegal screen here.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Tatum looking it over. Pass to Curry. On the wing, Tatum. That one's good. And the assist to Bryant.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Hey, if you're not going to fight over, you're essentially giving the shooter the look he wants.
There's no way coach likes this effort level. They need to refocus.
It's so easy to get run over when you lose even a little edge. Look for them to come out much more aggressive.
Tatum's gone 2 for 3 from the field. Outside Jones. To the middle. Here's Bird. And he drops in the layup off the glass. Bird's gotten his second bucket.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
It makes sense, right? You're trying to get off to a fast start, and he can help with that.
And it's going to be a 3-second call. And here in the first, about 3 minutes in. Rebound San Antonio.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Tatum's gone 3 for 4 from the floor tonight. Pass to Olajuwon. Jones against Bryant. Jones, the pass to Olajuwon.
Everyone in the building saw the obvious contact.
And let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for San Antonio.
Right now, it's their passing game, and it's been on point, doing a great job of moving it around and getting the ball to their shooters.
And something else I've noticed is how they've been able to cause turnovers and take advantage of them on the offensive end, not wasting those extra chances at all.
First one falls for him. So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Here's Booker. Pass to Rice. Here's Richmond. Now here's Booker. Guarded by Payton. 6 to shoot. Shot on the wing. Booker, good.
A silky mid-range jumper by Booker, attacking without any hesitation.
Booker against Payton. Pass to Mullen. From deep. Parrish with a rebound. San Antonio leading. Here's Rice. Minute 32 left in the first quarter. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. And he knocks down the first one. And he makes both free throws. A minute 29 left in the first quarter here. Payton passes to Yao. Here's Starks. Back to Smith. Parrish with a rebound.
The defender took away the airspace, crowded him. That changed the shot.
Here's Rice. Outside Booker. Pass to Rice. Down to 5 on the shot clock. He shoots. And off there. He misses his first shot of the night. Boy, they need something to go to regain some confidence.
No question. Way too many empty possessions for them.
Poor interior defense. If you play him soft, he's going to kill you.
Now here's Booker. There's the triple. He's in his comfort zone. 2 for 2 to start this one.
And this is big for Booker's confidence. With this three-point ball falling, he's so tough to stop.
Starks the pass to Payton. Here's Mullen. Shot is up. Offline from the top of the key. Here's Richmond. Still no points. Pass to Booker. Here's Richmond. That three's off the mark. The baskets were coming early and often in the first quarter. Spurs out in front. They're up by 4. We'll take a quick break and then get you back to the action. If you're just joining us, we played through 1 quarter in this one. All right, guys, before we move on, what do you think about the Spurs at this point?
Well, what I love is the tremendous belief in their bench. They were looking for points, and their reserves deliver.
This is where you credit the guys in the front office for going out and getting you the pieces you need.
They've got Victor Wembanyama, and it's Paul in at the point guard position. Inside. Here's Bird. Tatum with some nice D.
Despite the defensive presence, he challenges at the rim. Give him an A for effort.
Second shot opportunity. Jones grabs the board.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
And you know, we always talk about this. Just changing the shot can be just as effective as blocking it, even though it's less spectacular.
I love great defense. Just quick to establish his feet, and he takes the hit.
Williams is checked in for San Antonio. Here's Curry. Wow, Curry takes the hit and finishes inside.
We know Steph's skills on the perimeter, but he can work inside with the big guys too.
Paul passes to Jones. Pass to Olajuwon. 6 on the shot clock. Ooh, hits the difficult fadeaway jumper.
And just using the size advantage he has, I mean, he can easily see over the defense.
And let's also add, he has touch from there. That's a solid shot for him.
And they get it back. The putback. Oh, he hangs in there and cashes in on the second chance points.
I always love the hard work on the glass. Just great activity. It may be a player's league, but the coaches obviously play a big part as well.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
We're about a minute and a half into the second quarter now, and it's Bird missing.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
A moment to hear from Ali LaForce.
Well, asked to compare his game, Victor Wembanyama said, "I would hate that my game resembles any one player because that wouldn't be ambitious enough. My whole life, I've always tried to be one of one. I don't know where it comes from. I think I was born with it. I've always tried to be original. My goal is to be like something you have never seen." BA?
Wow. Mission accomplished there, Ali. Thank you. Here's Paul. The Spurs making their last shot. Got a piece of it, and they'll keep possession. And he's going for the lob.
Now that's a textbook alley-oop.
I thought he'd go for the slam, but that worked. Pass to Williams. Oh, it's blocked by Wembanyama. Right side, Paul. Sinks that one after missing his first two attempts. Now 1 for 3.
Showing his leadership physically there. Paul with no fear taking it to the hole.
Williams up top, covered by Wembanyama. Here's Malone. It's blocked. And it's out of bounds. The Spurs able to retain possession here. Holmgren, he's checked in for San Antonio. Now for those joining us now, we're in the second quarter, about 3 minutes gone by.
Meeting right at the rim. He typically converts in those situations. Not this time.
Paul can't get it to go. And so Curry will bring it up for the San Antonio Spurs. They've only given up 6 here in this quarter. And as it goes out of bounds, San Antonio will keep possession. On defense, the visiting team. There's Tatum with the 3. JT for 3.
His shooting has been fantastic, and this team has leaned on him.
Pass to Olajuwon. Wembanyama scanning the floor. Right side, Jones. To the right side. Here's a 3 from Paul. Hits a three-pointer. Paul's got 5.
Solid three-point shooter. Not his specialty, but you can count on him from deep.
On the wing, Bryant. Missed inside. Bryant's gone 1 for 4 from the field. Out of bounds, it'll be Spurs ball. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets. San Antonio leading.
Bryant outside. Pass to Rice. Here's Parrish, covered by Wembanyama. Lets the three fly. 4-3, Stephen Curry.
Basketball can be easy. Get the rock to Steph Curry and let him shoot.
Outside Jones. .125 left in the first half of basketball. From the high post, Olajuwon can't get it to go.
Textbook defense on display. That's exactly how you guard against the jump shot.
Moved his feet, timed it perfectly. That's how you get stops. Love it.
Mullen. That one falls. His second make in 5 attempts.
Effort play, pursuing the basketball. Love how he puts in the work.
And here's Curry for 3. Curry with another miss.
His inability to make shots has not brought this team down. That shows you their resourcefulness.
There's 39 seconds left in the first half of this one. It's Bryant.
Oh my goodness.
Wow, what a play. Can you say immediate entry into the highlight reel? Woo, what a dunk, B.A.
It's showtime now, man. They've built up a lead, and they're starting to rub it in. Once again, an explosive highlight on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Pass to Olajuwon. The rebound by the Spurs. Malone's got 6 rebounds now in the game.
You know what, though? They keep calling his number despite the difficult quarter he's had.
Mullen, pass to Olajuwon. 3 seconds left. He's off on that one.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And so it's San Antonio closing out the quarter with a 7-point lead. And it's all due to their ability to own the paint. They've been dominant down low. We'll be right back with you shortly.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, welcome back to 2K Sports. Ernie Johnson alongside Shaquille O'Neal and the Jet, Kenny Smith. Let's get to it. A pretty close game for the Spurs throughout the first quarter. And trying as they might, they couldn't push their lead past 4 points. Checking out the Spurs. Shaq, what did you see from San Antonio?
We thought they might pull away by halftime, but that's not usually how the NBA works. Every game seems to be a battle, and they've still got plenty of work to do. With that being said, I like the position.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about the visiting team?
Ernie, that's a lackluster performance. Lackluster effort. I mean, they didn't look sharp running their sets. They weren't cutting. They weren't hustling. Jack, if you played in this era, you'd average 50 because guys didn't want to give the effort.
And that'll do it for our halftime report. Stay tuned for the second half. About to get underway.
And we hope you've enjoyed the broadcast thus far. We're halfway through the game. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Can they come up with an answer for him coming out of the half? They have to change something defensively.
I think both sides probably adjusted a few things. The key for him is to bring the same level of energy over these last 2 quarters.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Kobe Bryant is out there with Stephen Curry. Then there's Jason Tatum. Then there's Holmgren. And it's Malone in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the San Antonio 5. Outside Curry. Oh, they get a hand on it. And that one goes out of bounds. Last touch by Paul. And a moment to check out who the San Antonio Spurs have coming up. On Sunday, they'll take on Ben Simmons and the Brooklyn Nets. And then on Wednesday, they'll go up against Gordon Hayward and the Oklahoma City Thunder.
It's no secret around the league that this team loves playing in their own building. They're loaded with home games over the next stretch, so this is a chance to win some ball games. And even with the miss, that's a high percentage shot for him.
Outside Jones. Clock at 6. Pass to Wembanyama. And about a minute of action so far in the third quarter. Oh, and the jam by Wembanyama.
B.A., forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. Ooh, a great look there. Brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. Outside Tatum. Here's Malone. Driving in. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting.
Man, the defender really went after him.
And he makes the first. That's also good, so he hits both free throws.
He's one of the league's best free throw shooting bigs. A performance like this certainly proves it.
Pass to Yao. Smith outside. On the wing, Jones. Back to Smith. The rebound by the Spurs. Malone's got his 8th rebound here tonight.
Only 1 for 4 in this half. Sometimes it's execution. Sometimes the shots just don't go down.
The 3 from Curry. Jones grabs the board. Jones has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Got it. Malone's gone 3 of 7 tonight. And keeping us updated from the sideline, Allie LaForce.
Some fans do question the level of play in the regular season, but All-Star Kevin Durant said, quote, "They only see us when the games come on, but the travel, the practices, the shoot-arounds, we're constantly moving, so appreciate the grind. Every game is not going to be a high-intensity playoff game. We go as hard as our bodies allow us to go." Brian?
Yeah, interesting point there, Allie. Thank you.
Yeah, hoping to tap into something that'll get them clicking.
Yeah, these guys need to work together as a team, as a unit. Try and carve out some easy buckets.
Pass to Starks. Rebound San Antonio.
Trying to get it going. Only 1 for 5 to start the second half.
And they pick up 2. And it's an 11-point Spurs lead.
We've seen that more than once today. An effortless basket inside.
Here's Bird, hounded by Tatum. Parked it down low that time, got hit with the 3-second call.
It's so easy to get frustrated when you make mistakes, but you have to keep battling.
It's just one trip down the court, but you have to have short memory in this league or you won't last long.
Now here's Brown. They lead by 11, largest margin of the game. Here's Payton, and he banks in the layup. Payton's got his first basket.
I'd like to see them run more plays for him. Maybe something in motion to make it harder for the defense to deny the ball.
Williams is checked in for Tatum. Outside Booker. Shot clock at 5. Payton with a steal. Smith outside. Here's Starks. Back to Smith. Just 4 to shoot. Here's Payton. Three-pointer off the mark.
And they're doing strong work on the glass. A +5 advantage for them.
Malone. Great positioning on the putback. Malone's got 6 in the quarter.
Challenging the defense at the rim, something he does very well. Excellent tip-in.
Here's Payton. Lays it up and banks it in.
It's nice to see they're not settling for three-pointers. These guys are putting in the work inside.
San Antonio leading. Brown inside. Pass to Malone. There's the block. All alone on the break. The pull-up. And that one's good. Starks. A minute and a half left in the third quarter. Time called here. San Antonio decides to talk it over. And now that they have some time to get a little bit of rest, it's time for these players to regroup while hydrating themselves with some Gatorade, looking to gain a boost of energy as they continue to play in this game.
And staying hydrated is the only surefire way to do it. An athlete's body doesn't have the same power and stamina without proper hydration. These guys will be sure to use this timeout wisely.
So both teams changing it up here. On defense, the visiting team. Here's Booker. And once again, off the mark by San Antonio. .116 left in the third. Payton passes to Yao. Here's Starks. Shot clock at 6. Pass to Mullen. Parrish with a rebound. Parrish has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Here's Richmond. That one's good. Give the assist to Booker. Richmond's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Here's Starks. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way. Then he drops the first. So he hits 1 of 2 from the stripe. And it's San Antonio's ball. 9-point game. Pass to Parrish. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. Olajuwon's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. To the paint. Blocked!
Hey, the struggle is real. He hasn't found much success with his offense today.
And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Man, he made sure to get his money's worth on that foul.
That free throw misses. And the second free throw is good.
If you can, use up the clock en route to the last shot.
But you know, this is where your patience is tested. If you shoot too quickly, you give your opponent a chance to close out the quarter.
Good on the bucket. Just 4 seconds left in the third quarter. Bryant from deep three-point land. And we've watched 3 so far in this one. Spurs out in front. They're up by 8. And right after this, we'll bring you the start of the final quarter right here on 2K Sports. Greg Popovich addressing his team. Let's hear what he had to say.
Everybody got to rotate, rebound, and pace going back. It's attack, attack, attack. That's all it is.
And Greg Popovich keeping it simple. Be aggressive.
He knows this game so well. When they control the momentum and the pace, they're much harder to beat.
Fourth quarter action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. We've got Wembanyama, and it's Bird in a small forward. Curry, no good.
I've been in this position. Your team is up. You want to drive in the dagger. He may be a little overeager.
Here's Wembanyama. San Antonio with a rebound. Parrish has got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Offensive rebound. It's Tatum working inside.
Oh, the long arms of Tatum. Man, do they come in handy on the glass.
Pulls it. And that one's good. Starks. San Antonio leading. Bryant outside. A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Here's Parrish. It's rebounded by Olajuwon.
Tremendous defensive effort, saving a bucket right there.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Payton. Pass to Olajuwon. We're just over a minute and a half now into the fourth. Great D that time from Holmgren. Now Tatum down low. It's rebounded by Olajuwon. And he's going for the oop here.
Oh, incredible. Save that one. I want to watch it again.
Awesome. And it's Tatum with the ball for the San Antonio Spurs. They've led by as many as 11. Holmgren, the pass to Bryant. Oh, swiped away. Pass to Starks. Here's Bird. Payton with it. Here's Olajuwon. And he can't bank that one in.
As usual, he's laser focused on defense. That's a nice shot contest.
And this is where you would prefer to work the ball to someone else for just a better look.
Nice deflection there. Really trying to disrupt their offensive flow.
This is called an effort play. Terrific hustle at the defensive end.
Malone, the pass to Tatum. 14 feet away, and that bucket makes him 6 for 10 in the contest.
You're calling Tatum a capable scorer would be an understatement. He is an elite offensive talent.
Outside Jones, fires the 3, hits the trifecta.
And that was the right decision. When you're in need of a bucket, you go to your most trusted guys.
And it was great execution. Clutch effort all the way around.
Here's Malone. Bryant, the pass to Holmgren. 6 on the shot clock. Curry with it. And it's Paul picking him up. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair. It goes on Chris Paul.
Stephen Curry driving the basketball has a nice knack to be able to, once he's inside the paint, to draw the fouls.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Spurs.
I think the mid-range game has been a go-to option for them in this game. And when it's working like it is for them, I see no reason to make a change.
Also, they were ultra consistent from outside, hitting a high percentage of those shots tonight.
That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. Well, if you're just tuning in, welcome. We've played about 3.5 minutes into the fourth quarter here. Paul, shot is off.
And they just continue to dominate the boards.
Pass to Malone. Here's Tatum. And that'll be San Antonio's ball as it goes out of bounds. Spurs able to keep the possession. And the Spurs call time here.
Looking now for some consistency. Just too many missed shots.
You know, this is a good time to maybe switch up your strategy a little bit. You can't keep doing what you're doing and expect a different result.
And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
Defensively, they were not prepared for his inside game. They were not able to deny him the ball, and once he got it, he was so quick and able to get to work. Just a masterful performance in the paint tonight.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Over the last break, I got a chance to hear what Greg Popovich was telling his team. Despite the lead, coach was stern with the guys, mentioning to the team, do not let up. I've seen some big comebacks in this league, and this is not over. An interesting message. B.A.?
Good job there, Allie. Thanks.
Wow, I mean, the 7'6" wingspan coming in handy. Holmgren loves swatting away shots just like this. Yeah, and you never want to let shots at the rim go uncontested.
He hits the first one, and that makes it a 7-point lead. And so both free throws good, and it's an 8-point ball game. .157 left in the fourth quarter. Tatum with a steal. Pass to Holmgren. Bryant outside. Looking to end this cold spell. And stolen by Jones. Here's Bird. He's covered by Holmgren. And it's Bird missing. San Antonio leading. Tatum from long range. They grab their own miss. And it's Holmgren missing.
Great anticipation defensively. I love how he turned an easy look into a difficult play.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
And so Curry will bring it up for the Spurs. They've allowed just 7 points here in the fourth.
And great awareness. Holmgren's so good at reading the movement of his teammates, a very heady passer for a big man.
Now here's Paul. Jones from outside.
Fantastic perimeter defense. His coaches and teammates have to appreciate this kind of effort.
You see some guys, they just mail it in. They don't go out and contest it. Not him. He's going to compete through the entire play.
The screener was leaning a bit right there. His feet may not have been planted. Pretty obvious call by the officials.
So difficult to stay planted, especially with all the motion around you. Annoying turnover.
So San Antonio ends up going with a new group. Here's a three from Paul. Rice grabs the miss. 9 seconds separating the shot clock and game clock. And they'll get another chance.
Wow, another opportunity. Just everything going their way. Pretty much the story of this game.
A nice shot by Booker.
Not easy to hold Booker back. He commits to his selections 100%.
Paul against Booker. Outside Jones. Oh, and just miss after miss right now. Now Booker. So we see the Spurs taking the W here. A clean win, and one where they clearly showed better energy.
Yes, so true. They put on a show here at home, and I really think they had that extra swagger and confidence, too.
And that about wraps it up. So for Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Steve Smith.
Yep.
Good shot.
I like that.
I see.
Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. This is Kevin Harlan. I'm joined by Richard Jefferson and Greg Anthony. And David Aldridge will be reporting from the sideline. It's the Sacramento Kings and the Orlando Magic. So with Ginobili on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. We've got Duncan. West is out there with Gilgeous-Alexander. Then it's George, and it's Davis at the center position. A nice shot by George.
A good ball handler with an advanced offensive repertoire. George is more than comfortable in the pick and roll.
And that one's good. McGrady.
And we talk about the importance of versatility. He's really got it all on the offensive end.
Carter against George. The pass to West. And another three for Sacramento.
Oh, nice work finding the open man by George. Plays like this prove he's a team player.
Lillard, the pass to Chamberlain. Back to Lillard. And just over a minute played here in the start of the game. Here's Chamberlain. 6 on the shot clock.
It's the length of Davis that makes it so hard to shoot over top of.
It's Gilgeous-Alexander with the drive. Doesn't go that time.
Gotta applaud the defensive effort. It's not easy to stop him getting in the lane like that.
Lillard with the bucket.
Oh, such a field shot there, the floater.
West against Lillard. Now, here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He's covered closely. Some solid defense from Chamberlain.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
And how high can you fly? I mean, he finishes that one with some pop.
GA after getting loose in the lane with a scintillating move. And it's Lillard with the ball. He brings it up for the Magic. Pass to McGrady. Lillard surveying the D. Inside, Chamberlain. That doesn't go in. Had a chance, though, to take the lead. Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Wilt Chamberlain with the rebound.
And typically he has the touch to finish when he's in tight, but not sure on that possession. And that's just great work there to get in the shooter's face and then go and corral that backboard.
Now here's Gilgeous-Alexander. After the miss from Damian Lillard, Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it to West. Puts up a three. The shot's good. Gilgeous-Alexander making the play.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
And it'll be Orlando with their first time out of the game right here. Lillard the pass to Hayes, and it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by Carter. Jason Kidd's checked in for Damian Lillard. Kings leading now by 3. Gilgeous-Alexander kicks it to West. Poked away. Shoots. That shot is off target. That makes him 2 for 3. On offense, here are the Magic. And here we go with Davis heading to the hoop. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. And it's going to be on Tracy McGrady.
Well, Davis gets to the line a lot, and people don't talk about it. But he's an excellent foul shooter, about 80% most seasons.
First one falls for him.
And with Davis, you know what you're getting, a nightly double-double threat and a versatile defender.
Orlando making some changes. Rodman, he's checked in for Chamberlain. Hill comes in for Carter. And Donovan Mitchell subbed in for Tracy McGrady. And so Anthony Davis nails both of them. And we're just over 3.5 minutes into the first quarter. West against Kidd. Once again off the mark, Orlando.
That is fantastic defense on one of the best three-point shooters in the league. Didn't give him an inch of room.
The Magic trailed by 8. Hill dishes to Mitchell. They need this. The Magic again can't hit. And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Kings. Puts it up. Again, Sacramento.
Timeout. He's looked practically unstoppable this quarter. The defense, yeah, well, they haven't had many answers for him.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over.
Trying to find some answers offensively.
Yeah, they need to regroup and maybe try and draw something up that can get them a clean look at the basket.
The Magic trailed by 10. Mitchell passes to Hill. And the call is going to be, yes, it is, an illegal screen.
That's going to draw a whistle every time down the floor. Not even close to being a legal screen.
That's a very avoidable turnover. You gotta focus on the details.
West against Kidd. West passes to Shays. Shoots over Rodman. Shays can't hit.
No clue how he misfired on that shot. You don't see that from him very often.
And the turnover again by Orlando.
Horrible mistake right there. You hate to see unforced turnovers like that.
Sacramento leading by 10. Now West. He's got 11. Good defense by Kidd.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling, and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board, and I don't mean style points. From 12 feet out, Rodman. The rebound by Thurman. 2-for-1 chance here.
Let's see if they use the clock to their advantage.
And plenty of contact on the shot, so 2 free throws coming up.
And you look at all the things this man brings to the game. The focus, the resolve, a winner's mindset. I mean, there's a reason why they call him the logo.
The Kings shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game. And the first one at the line is good. And the Kings making a change here. Ginobili's checked in. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
And it's a luxury to have a great shooter like him at the line. Very rarely see a miss.
They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Now, here's Mitchell. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Wow, he got whacked on that one. Shouldn't be much debate there.
The Magic shooting their first free throws here for the night. Scotty Barnes, he's checked in for the Kings. De'Aaron Fox comes in for West, and he sinks the second. There's 25 seconds left to play in the first. Fox with it. "12 seconds left to play in the first quarter. Shot clock at 5. With the shot, and he gets the jumper to drop.
Their play on both ends has been superb. We'll see if they can maintain the momentum.
They came out and bum rushed them. Huge difference in activity level from both teams tonight.
And so far through one quarter, it's been a lopsided game. We'll see if that changes here in the second. And for the Kings here, they've been really putting on a show, guys.
Coming in hot. They were sharp from the perimeter right out of the gate.
And as long as the threes are dropping, you've got to keep launching them.
So with Davis sitting on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Paul George is out there with Scotty Barnes. Then there's Ginobili. Then there's Duncan. And it's Gilgeous-Alexander in at point guard. Rodman finds Lillard. That drops, and it comes off the assist from Rodman. Lillard's got the opening field goal of the second quarter for the Magic. Passes it to Duncan. Looking for Ginobili. He gets it there. Good on the shot.
Love a big man who can pass. Great instincts. Duncan finds the open man there for the bucket.
Carter with it. Guarded now by Barnes. Here's Rodman, and then Rodman with the dunk.
Strong move to the 10, trying to get his guys going.
Hard not to get motivated, GA, right when your teammate makes that kind of play.
And that could be the spark they needed to make a little run as they try to even this thing up.
Here's Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Duncan. Goes up again, and it's good on the way up. Duncan's got his first bucket in this one.
And how about the timing from Duncan on the glass, getting there to collect that offensive rebound and the putback.
And Lillard kicks to McGrady. Pass to Lillard, shoots the 3. That shot is off.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the 3. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession.
Here's Duncan, hits the jump hook.
And Duncan just superb when he gets in close to the basket, has a number of moves to choose from, and that soft, delicate touch near the rim.
And Barnes has got the ball here for the Sacramento Kings. Dishes to Ginobili. Some nice ball movement here by the Kings. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Ginobili's got the lead up to 14 now for Sacramento.
And the touch from Ginobili, so clever and confident on the interior.
It's time now to hear from our Hall of Fame reporter, David Aldridge. What's the latest, David?
Thanks very much, Kevin. Now the NBA is finally testing out in-game penalties for flopping. It's one free throw for the opposing team. Now, when you ask people around the league, everybody was ready for this. When the goal is to trick the officials instead of getting the right call, you need to nip that in the bud. Kevin?
Yep, no argument here, DA. Thank you. Now a timeout called by Sacramento. And as the coaches go to the clipboard to outline their strategy during the timeout, the players getting a chance to rehydrate with some Gatorade. That's key to staying fresh all the way to the final whistle.
And Kevin, it really is. And every one of these players knows it. They're all making sure to stay hydrated. It's impossible to play your A game if you're not getting enough to drink, especially towards the end of games when the physical toll of a long contest really starts to add up.
The three from George. And it's Orlando with the rebound.
Well, he's got a great stroke. That one almost dropped.
George against McGrady. Lillard outside. Vince Carter on the wing. And it's good. Assisting on the play was Lillard. Carter's got 6 points.
And there's no doubt that Lillard is a pure scorer. But it's good to see him focus on his passing, wanting to make his teammates better.
The turnaround Jay tips it up. Duncan on the follow. 6 points for him.
Always better to be lucky than good when it comes to offensive rebound. And unless you're as good as he is, then those tip-ins are all about skill.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. So Orlando going with an almost entirely new group here. Hayes, he's checked in for Rodman. Hill comes in for Carter. Mitchell, he's checked in for McGrady. And it's Kidd in for Lillard. Kidd passes to Hayes. That's his second shot and his second basket. He's 2 for 2.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
West kicks to Moncrief. .144 left in the first half of the game. And there's West. That good on the assist by Moncrief. And the Kings lead by 13. Kidd against West. Mitchell outside. Releases. Offensive rebound. Chamberlain. Can't get it to fall. Sacramento leading by 13. Here's Moncrief. And it's Orlando with the rebound. Chamberlain got 8 rebounds in this game. Right side Kidd. Here's Hayes. The second chance effort. And the layup is up and in. Hayes has got 4 points now in the quarter.
Hard work on the offensive glass, paying off with the second chance points there for Hayes. If he's got a shot at the rebound, he's not going to let anybody else take it away.
Moncrief kicks it to West. 6 to shoot. The dish to Davis. Oh, and he almost had a 4-point play right there. He'll go to the line with a chance for 3.
Yeah, you hate to give up a foul on a 3-point attempt.
On the night, he's gone 2 for 2 at the stripe. De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Sacramento. Good on the second free throw. And he makes all 3. Here are the Magic now. It's a 14-point game. The pass to Hayes. Wants to get it to Hill and does. Chamberlain kicks to Hayes. Back to Chamberlain. Pass to Kidd. Second shot opportunity. Can't get the layup. And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. And it's been their rugged defense setting the tone. Back to the action in
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, it's Sacramento with the advantage at the half. They lead by 14. Kenny, what's your viewpoint?
They obviously crushed it from deep. They were firing it from every angle and kept hitting the target. I mean, look at the score. Obviously, a lot of things went right for them, but that's a big one.
Check. What'd you think about Orlando?
Well, they're not finding good shots, and that starts with their ball movement. Too much hero basketball. They need to sharpen up the attack. More motion, quick cuts, get the ball inside. There's no way they're coming back with that type of play.
And that'll do it for us. The third quarter about to begin with Kevin Harlan standing by. We'll catch you on the flip side.
My brother.
And as we dive into the second half, we'll find out if the next two quarters are any different from the first two. So far, it has been a runaway. Jerry West really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
If they don't change their approach in the second half, let's just say his success will continue.
Damian Lillard out there with Tracy McGrady. Then there's Hayes. And there's Carter. And it's Chamberlain in at the 5. So that's the lineup on the floor for the Magic. It's stolen by Davis. He kicks it to West. Passes it to Duncan. And the dunk by Duncan.
Yeah, and at 7-1, Duncan is a problem in the paint. Outstanding with his extension there and just hammering it home.
Carter outside. Good ball movement here by the Magic. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot two. Tim Duncan picks one up.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
He shot 2 free throws in the game, made one and missed one. And he knocks down the first one. He doesn't get the second one. And here's George. He'll bring it up for the Sacramento Kings. Trying to get open is Davis, and it's George missing.
And the activity he shows around the rim is why he is such a respected defender.
Yeah, you can see why he's established that reputation. Strong understanding of how to defend at the rim.
West passes to Gilgeous-Alexander. The shot's good on the assist by West. Gilgeous-Alexander's got his first points of the night.
And upping the intensity, SGA forces his way through the contact.
McGrady outside. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
The deep three from George. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's his first foul. And Orlando making a change here. Rodman's checked in. And we're just about 2 minutes into the second half now.
Yo, check Dame. Who's watching here?
Here's Lillard. That one doesn't go. West with some nice D. McGrady against Gilgeous-Alexander. Here's Duncan, and he finishes nicely on the layup. Duncan's got 4 points this quarter.
They should continue to get the ball inside. The defense struggling to contain them.
Carter left side. There's McGrady. Hits the jumper in space. McGrady's got his third basket of the night right there.
And he's a skilled and willing passer. Vince gets to his teammates on time and on target.
Getting the latest now from our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David, it's all yours. Take it away.
Thank you, Kevin. Now, the league does not like it when trade requests play out publicly. Commissioner Adam Silver says it needs to be a two-way street. Teams provide enormous guarantees to players, and the expectation is they'll meet their end of the bargain. He understands there will always be some trade requests, but he wants them to remain behind closed doors. Kevin?
Good luck. David, thanks. The Magic trail by 15. McGrady left side. Shoots over Gilgeous-Alexander. A shot by McGrady, no good.
The inside just a bit too congested for him to get the usual shot he would have with rhythm. And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Time called here. The Magic decide to talk it over. And Greg, one of the finer points of the new collective bargaining agreement, players in the G League Ignite or overseas no longer automatically entering the NBA draft when they turn 19.
Yeah, it makes sense. You think about players in college, they choose when to enter the draft. So only right to give pros that same amount of time.
So for the Magic, Hill, he's checked in for Carter. Donovan Mitchell comes in for McGrady. And it's Kidd in for Damian Lillard. Kidd dishes to Rodman. Kicks it out to Mitchell. Another miss by Orlando.
You can't look at the result of that shot. They'll take that whenever they get it.
Yeah, it's a great look for him. One they'll try and manufacture again. Those are the shots you want him to take.
Thurman passes to Ginobili. Lets the three fly. They get the rebound.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Pass to Hill. There's a minute 34 left in the third quarter.
And the word you got to use is explosive out there when talking about Grant Hill. He's one of those guys who doesn't wait for the game to come to him. He goes out and just makes things happen.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Kings.
All game long, they've been making it rain from the arc. And look, they've done it by feeding the hot hands.
Another thing they've done well tonight is convert at the free throw line. May seem like a little thing, but boy, it can pay big dividends.
De'Aaron Fox is checked in for Sacramento. Kings leading now by 18. Kicks to Ginobili. Hill with some nice D. There's 1:17 left in the third quarter of the game. Back to Kidd. And he makes good on the layup.
The focus from Kidd, terrific at just keeping his composure even when things get tight.
Fox against Kidd. Out to Moncrief. Taken away by Kidd. There's 39 seconds left in the third. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. It's going to go on De'Aaron Fox.
Always been terrific at attracting contact. Kidd reads defenders so well and always able to compromise them.
Chamberlain's checked in for the Magic. The Kings also with the sub. Davis is checked in. Both free throws good from Kidd.
And Kidd, really just a nightly triple-double threat. Big point guard who can score, pass, and also rebounds the ball.
Fox kicks to Moncrief. Shoots. Again, the miss by the Kings. The Magic trailed by 14. The drive by Hill. And it's Hill with the jam.
Yeah, that says it all right there. Grant Hill finishing the drive with some thunder. When he's moving at full speed, boy, it looks like he can fly.
And Fox gets it to go. Fox has got his second basket of the game.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
Yeah, they're going to do a much better job of putting a little bit of pressure on him on his way to the hoop.
And so it's the Sacramento Kings with a 14-point lead as we bring the quarter to a close. They've been putting on a clinic in the paint. Shots are falling with regularity, and they are pounding it down low. And we'll be back with you shortly. And with the fourth quarter upon us, time is running out for this game to become competitive. So with Ginobili on the bench, this is Rick Adelman's lineup. Gilgeous-Alexander out there with West. Then it's Anthony Davis. Then it's Duncan. And it's George in at the small forward. It's West with the drive. It's good. West has got 21 in the game.
Wow, the obsessive quest for perfection. West truly believes every shot he takes is going in. And I tell you what, on a night like this, he may be right.
Count that one. McGrady's got 9 points here in the second half.
Well, after an uneven first half, he's managed to right the ship and get things going.
West passes to Davis. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism, dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
Stolen by Duncan. Down low, here's West. Goes back up. He lays it in. West has got 4 this quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
The putback. Chamberlain kicks to Rodman. And it's Chamberlain finishing it off.
And I'll tell you, the combination of agility, wingspan, and stamina, very difficult to keep Wilt from scoring off those misses.
George looking over the floor. McGrady against Gilgeous-Alexander. Another shot. Duncan can't hit. The Magic trailed by 14. And there's the feed to Carter. The putback. Great positioning on the putback.
A flat-out bulldog in the paint. Great job to follow his own shot there and get the basket.
Carter against George. And there's the pass to West. Shot clock at 6. Here's Duncan. Sacramento gets it back in a new 14. They shoot again, and he makes the bucket, gets the whistle, and now a 3-point play chance here for him.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
Hayes, he's checked in for Rodman. Free throw good, Duncan.
Yeah, the quiet intensity that Duncan brings, just incredible. He's a consistent force whose teammates really look up to.
Carter outside. Second chance shot. In deep, Chamberlain drops it in. Chamberlain got 6 in the quarter.
Really nice job to convert the putback opportunity there. I mean, he stayed with that play from start to finish. That's something we say about him a lot.
Chamberlain with the block.
And the quickness off the floor, the insane reach. Wilt, one of the greatest shot blockers you'll ever see.
Timeout called by the Kings. And now, a moment to present the New Balance Player of the Game. Jerry West.
And he's made some shots here tonight, Kevin. He's been efficient from beyond, knocked down 5 triples. And when you've got a guy that steady from long range, it just puts all sorts of pressure on the defense.
He silenced this crowd with an unreal display. His ability to drown out the noise and the hostility of an opposing crowd is pretty special. Right now, let's send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks, guys. During that last break, I heard what Rick Adelman was telling his team. He demanded something of his guys. He said, I'm not satisfied yet, are you? You've worked hard, but we need to keep piling it on. Don't give them any hope. Guys?
Thanks, David. And the first one drops. And the Magic making a change here. Kids checked in. Chamberlain hits them both. Over 3.5 minutes through the final quarter now. Kings leading now by 11. On the wing, Gilgeous-Alexander. McGrady covering. Gilgeous-Alexander passes to Davis. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Pulls up on the wing. It's rebounded by Hayes. Hayes has got his 5th rebound right now in the game. It's Vince Carter on the wing. Here's Chamberlain. And with that one, the lead is trimmed to single digits. Chamberlain got 10 points now just in this quarter. And here's Gilgeous-Alexander. He'll bring it up for the Kings. Earlier in the game, they had a 19-point lead. Kidd passes to Carter. Back to Kidd. Out of bounds, Sacramento will take possession. .132 left in the game. George against Carter. George, no good. The Magic trailed by 9. This one for 3. Good on the three-point shot.
And you can see Kidd's ability to pass truly is a gift. When one of his teammates is open, he is quick to get them the ball in rhythm.
And here's West for 3. That miss puts him at 53% shooting tonight, 8 for 15. Here's Carter. Duncan with the block. That's going to be out of bounds. The Magic will retain possession. Time call here. The Magic decide to talk it over. They're trailing by 6. 59 seconds left to play here in the fourth. West against Kidd. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. Up high to stuff the alley-oop.
And one of the most prolific scorers you'll find. Will keeps finding ways to raise the bar, as evidenced by his output here tonight. Well, check out that assist. That's a pair of teammates that are clearly on the same page.
Kidd against West. Tries again. Chamberlain, no luck.
And he did everything he could to make that shot as difficult as possible.
Excellent D, avoided fouling and got in perfect position to alter that shot.
There's 31 seconds left here in the fourth quarter. And so they foul intentionally. And he cannot get the first one to drop. Tough one to miss. And he does get the second one. And that makes it a 7-point lead. Greg, nothing short of some once-in-a-lifetime plays are going to save them now.
Yeah, the door is just about to close on this one. But hey, never say never.
Now a timeout called by Orlando. They're behind by 7. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 27 seconds left in the fourth quarter. Chamberlain, no luck.
You just gotta love watching a big man hustle on the glass. This is what his team expects and needs from him.
Kidd against George. So the Kings win it. A truly gutsy performance away from home.
You know, it really was. And Kevin, when this one was hanging in the balance late, they showed just what a tough-minded group they can be.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. This is Kevin Harlan saying thank you for watching.
Your girl, that girl Megan. Hope you guys are having an amazing summer. If you guys are ever trying to catch me,
Welcome to 2K Sports. We have the NBA coming up. Great to have you with us. I'm Brian Anderson, joined by Hall of Famers Doris Burke and Grant Hill, and the fourth member of our crew, reporter Allie LaForce. We've got the Utah Jazz taking on the Boston Celtics. So let's take a look at the starters for the Utah Jazz. Dwight Howard out there with Giannis Antetokounmpo. Then it's Luka Doncic. Then there's Anthony. And it's Allen in at the two-guard position. Here's Robertson. Outside Irving. Pass to Robertson. 5 to shoot. Over Doncic. Howard grabs the miss. And it's Allen with the ball for the Utah Jazz. Here's Doncic. Keeps it alive. Controls the rebound and the putback.
His entire career, Dwight Howard has been an absolute force on the glass. Nice finish.
Pass to Robertson. Puts up a 3. Sinks that one after missing his first 2 attempts. Now 1 for 3.
He's consistent from out there, especially when you give him that kind of room.
Doncic with it. That shot is off.
It's all about the defense right there. Without that level of activity, he probably scores it.
Here's Wade. And good. Coming on the assist by Irving.
Well, that in-between game, right? How many years has Dwayne Wade had a feel and a knack for how and when to make that shot?
Now here's Antetokounmpo. Here's Anthony. Pass to Allen. Now Howard. And rejected.
Just one made field goal in 5 tries. Not a good start.
Oh, wasted no time on that one. 6 points for him.
Not everyone has the green light to take that 3 in transition, but he does, especially with the defense already set up protecting the paint.
Now here's Anthony. Doncic on the wing. Anthony finds Doncic to halt the run. Second chance effort, and the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line.
I'll tell you, the experience working to his advantage. Dwight Howard draws the contact, able to finish it. Nicely done.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Doncic. Antetokounmpo with the block. And that's out of bounds. Boston will retain possession. Well, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. Here's Garnett, and he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
The defense there doing whatever they can to protect the rim.
The first one falls. Both shots good from the stripe. Here's Allen. Time called here. The Jazz decide to talk it over.
trying anything now to get them out of this slump.
Just feels like the basket is looking awfully small to them right now. They're having a hard time getting anything to fall.
And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. And here's Doncic outside. It's hauled in by Garnett.
Man, miss after miss for him. When you're having a quarter like this, the only beneficiary is the defense.
Abdul-Jabbar's shot is good.
I just love the ball movement.
Now here's Doncic. Howard with the ball. Three-pointer, Anthony. Oh, drew the foul and almost hit the three-point bucket. But he'll head to the line for three.
You know, averaging over a half dozen free throw attempts a game for his career. I mean, Melo's so skilled at getting to the free throw line.
And he nails the third.
You want to contest this guy's shot, but you absolutely don't want to send him to the line. He will make you pay.
Pass to Irving. Here's Robertson, guarded by Doncic. Here's Wade. And the Celtics, another three.
When you let a team knock down that many threes, you know you're likely to be on the wrong side of a run.
Now here's Howard. Tight defense on him. Boston with a rebound.
He did everything in his power to make that a hard shot.
We call that a great contest. You know this is something he brings to the table, the ability to anchor your defense.
Offensive board. Abdul-Jabbar. Count it. Good.
And he's just beating them to the punch on the boards right now. I mean, he's making a real big statement.
Yeah, we're seeing some early signs that he is on his game. That putback's a good illustration of the work he's ready to put in tonight.
It's hauled in by Garnett.
With him scoreless in the latter part of this one, it's awfully hard to come back.
They're not wasting any time putting their stamp on this game. What a start.
And they've been doing it largely at the offensive end. If the defense does not adjust, this could be a blowout.
Howard, the pass to Anthony. Sinks the tray. Anthony's got 6.
Well, if you let Melo get his feet set, turn the lights off.
On the wing, Irving. The three. And that's good. His first bucket of the game.
Their ability to space the floor has been the story of this game.
And what surprises me is the defense hasn't done anything to take away that three-point shot. That has been their preferred weapon tonight.
Allen can't get it to go.
Excellent job of closing out on that three.
It may be the hardest thing to do in basketball. Close under control, and he's more than up to the task.
Pass to Garnett. Out to the right wing. All alone. The rebound by the Jazz.
And unlike some other guys, missing a wide open look won't hurt his confidence at all.
And Doncic launches from deep. Rebound Boston. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 rebounds now.
Boy, it's been a struggle in this quarter, and the team needs more from him. There's no doubt.
The first free throw is good. Both teams will make substitutions. He's perfect from the line this time. There's 25 seconds left in the first quarter here. Pass to Cooper. Here's Worthy. The putback. It's good on the putback.
Those second chance buckets are major bonus points if you can get them.
Here's Wade. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. And a double-digit lead on the scoreboard as we end the first quarter of play. It's the Celtics. They're up by 11. And quarter number... We welcome you back to second quarter action. Plenty of basketball left to play, but this one has been one-sided so far. A chance to catch up on some numbers here. The scoring breakdown for Boston.
Yeah, their early focus on outside scoring has paid off. They're finding plenty of points from three-point land.
Yeah, and in addition, their ball movement has really unleashed their offense. Boy, they've been fun to watch.
On the floor for Utah, getting going in the second. And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, Brian. Well, Giannis Antetokounmpo says his greatest challenge lies within. He said, quote, "I don't compete with others. I just compete with myself. Every other night it's going to be another great player, but I just try to be consistent, have fun, enjoy the game, create art, and be the best I can be."
Artistry. I like it, Allie. Thank you. Pass to Cooper from the arc. Gets the three ball to go.
Defensively, you can't afford to get stuck on the pick.
You know exactly what that takes. It takes energy, it takes activity, it takes intensity.
Maravich, the pass to Gilmore. Here's Wilkins. Releases from 15. Again, the Celtics good for two more.
And he couldn't get an easier shot. The defense right now just looks defeated.
Well, simply stated, simply not enough effort, not enough attention to detail. They've gotten run over this evening.
Here's Cooper. Banked it in off the glass. Cooper's gotten his second bucket on the night. Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Maravich, the pass to Gilmore. Nice start for him, sinking his first shot.
Good execution. They're getting some short-range looks here.
Pass to Worthy. Here's Camby. Four on the clock. The Jazz need to get one up in a hurry. Battier. Oh, and again, it's the Jazz from deep.
And the defense is really allowing them too much room on the perimeter.
Pass to Gilmore. Here's Maravich. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Nice work on the boards, paying off with a basket. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6.
And right now, they're +8 in the rebounding category. That's helping them run away with this.
And Utah calls time here. So Utah ends up going with a new group. Doncic outside. Pass to Anthony. Now Jordan. Doncic outside. 6 to shoot. Anthony with it. He's guarded by Irving. Takes a turnaround Jay. And Anthony gets it to go on the assist by Doncic. Give him 8.
Yeah, the court awareness that Luka plays with, knows exactly when and where to deliver the pass.
McHale, the pass to Wilkins. Shoots over Allen. Second chance shot. And the layup is good. And the Celtics lead by 13.
Boy, his hard work on the offensive glass, earning an additional opportunity.
Pass to Allen. Three-pointer. And again, it's Utah with a 3.
They didn't do themselves any favors with their shooting in the first quarter, but they're starting to pick it up now.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Doncic. On the wing, Irving. Here's McHale. That one a little long.
And that's where you want to make the next pass. This guy is a good scorer, but the defense was right on him.
That one's good for 2.
Boy, no fear from Luka Doncic. When he's near the hoop, he will challenge anyone.
Irving, the pass to Gilmore. Irving with it. And Anthony picks him up defensively. Here's Robertson. 6 points for him. No good. Nice D from Allen. Pass to Anthony. Great D that time from Irving.
And that closeout certainly made a difference.
Well, no question. He altered that shot, and most of the time, that's just as good as blocking it.
And that one hits the back iron.
Well, seized up just a little bit at the last second. That's when he normally converts.
And slam dunk by Jordan.
DeAndre Jordan, simply a force around the cup. This guy has rare athleticism.
Knocked loose. Ooh, stolen by Allen. And it's rejected. And it's going to be out of bounds with the Jazz retaining possession. So it's both teams making substitutions here. There's 53 seconds left in the second period. Offensive rebound. Tries again. And the shot goes in.
Boy, guys, the powerful physical frame of Dwight Howard, so problematic for a defense.
Here's Wade. 7 points in the game. To the inside. Robertson. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. To the wing, right side. Anthony finds Doncic. Here's Howard. And it's blocked.
KG has always had tremendous instincts, sends another one back the way it came.
Wade, that's good. Wade's got 9 points.
Credit their discipline. They've been working for high percentage shots.
Here's Doncic. The rebound by Robertson. Outside Irving. With 2 seconds left. He can't get that one to fall.
Showing great intensity around the rim is part of why he's a respected defender.
And so it's Boston leading by 6 as we wrap up the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey again, everybody. Out in front at the half is Boston. They have a 6-point lead. Kenny, how'd you see it?
I have to applaud their offensive consistency. They're not wasting possessions or taking bad shots.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple of quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. The Celtics with the lead, and it's Wade in at the shooting guard position. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. On the take, fires high post. Doncic pulls down the board.
That's a tough, contested shot from mid-range. Not what they wanted.
Well, especially with that defensive player in the area. You know he's going to find a way to get into the shooter and make him uncomfortable.
Here's Wade. Allen defending. Antetokounmpo with the block.
Yeah, such an imposing defensive force. Giannis with the great timing on the rejection.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Wade. Knocks it down from distance. He's got 12.
It's been a dominant night for him, staying productive throughout.
For 3, Allen. The shot is good. Doncic making the play. Doncic has got 3 assists tonight.
And talk about payback. He hits the revenge triple.
Oh, you love to see the competitive fire. A little bit of pride at stake.
Garnett, that's good.
Well, now we're speaking Kevin Garnett's language, one of the great mid-range shooting bigs in NBA history.
Now a timeout called by Utah. Doncic feeling it out a bit. Antetokounmpo finds Doncic. Antetokounmpo inside. No made baskets yet. They retain possession, and Allen gets it to go.
This guy is a pick-your-poison kind of player. Very hard defensively to cover all your bases with him.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Doncic. Pass to Garnett. Clock at 6. Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. So both teams making some changes here. Here's Cooper. He's got 5. Now here's Anthony. Take it away! And he lobs it up to the rim. Alley-oop up top, hammer it home.
How many times have we seen Dwayne Wade sneak behind the defense and get that alley-oop? So nice.
Allen outside. And that one's good. Allen's got 11 points. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play. Here's Robertson. And the layup is good off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 7.
And they keep on figuring out ways to force the rock inside and convert.
Anthony misses.
Oh, love the intensity in which they're hitting the boards.
Right wing. Here's Pierce. Abdul-Jabbar passes to Wade. Here's Garnett, guarded by Howard. They get it back. Abdul-Jabbar. And finally, they hit one. And now a 9-point Boston lead.
They just look so overwhelmed inside. You know, that's why they continue to get attacked.
Shoots off the step back. Pass to Wade. Good. Now 7 for 11 on the night.
And force feeding the ball inside. I mean, no reason to go away from what's working.
And here's Allen. Here's Worthy. It's deflected, and they recover it. Here's Cooper. He's got 5. And now a look at the upcoming schedule for the Boston Celtics. On Saturday, they'll start out on the road to play the Lakers in Los Angeles. And then Monday, they'll go back home and will be hosting the Detroit Pistons.
In that game against Portland, you'd be hard-pressed to find a more even pairing in the league. That one promises to be a really closely fought battle.
So he gets them both. Here's Pierce. Off target from 3-point range. And so it's Allen who brings up the ball for Utah. They trail by 9. Fires from deep. And another miss by Utah. Pass to Garnett. Takes it up with both hands and rips it down.
Well, the length and intelligence of Kevin Garnett still making an impact at the rim.
And Utah calls time here.
There's just a lot of wide open lanes to the rim here. That'll drive your coach nuts.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
1:43 left in the third. Dumars passes to Anunoby. It's hauled in by Garnett. Garnett's got 6 rebounds here tonight.
They really have a commanding lead, not just in points, but in rebounds as well.
All right, defensively now, you've got to find a way to slow this guy down because he's putting it to you.
Pass to Camby. A minute 6 left in the third. Here's Dumars. Outside Anunoby from 17. And another miss by Utah.
That's a shot he'd like back. He's usually going to make those.
Garnett passes to Wilkins. .41 seconds left to play in the third quarter here.
And even from where we're sitting, you could clearly tell it was a foul.
He's off on the first. He hits the second from the line. Here's Dumars. Still without a bucket. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Pass to Battier. Now here's Anunoby. And it's good. Off the back of the rim and in.
You can see the confidence growing daily. OG Anunoby trusting that jumper.
Outside Irving. With one on the clock. Oh, it would have counted had it fallen, but it is offline. And as we end the third quarter, a double-digit deficit. And 1 quarter to go in a game that, to this point, has not been an evenly fought contest. And here are the Jazz. A 12-point game. So on the floor for Utah, they've got Luka Doncic. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Carmelo Anthony. Then it's Mikal Bridges. And it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. Here's Maravich. Howard grabs the miss. Howard's got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. Now here's Doncic. Tightly guarded. Antetokounmpo outside. Pass to Howard. Just 5 to shoot. Three-pointer, Anthony. Unable to get that one.
I think he's gone completely dry. Nothing is hitting.
And this is where you hope that he can find something easy so he can see the ball go through the net.
And the lead increases on a crazy offensive sequence.
Man, the dunk alone would have been incredible, let alone the fact that it came off a pinpoint pass. From 11 feet away, a nice shot by Doncic.
What excellent feel for the game. Luka Doncic might be young, but he can beat and understand any defensive scheme.
They get it again. Another shot. Oh, rejected by Howard. Antetokounmpo up top. Oh, the strength of Giannis.
Yeah, surprised he doesn't have more shot attempts. He's been accurate. You'd think he'd want to take control now with them behind.
And Boston calls time here.
Yeah, coach no doubt wants to use this timeout to review the matchups and maybe make some adjustments as well.
And the guys get a little bit of a break, mentally, physically, just recharge here quickly.
Allen, he's checked in for Utah. And from the sideline, let's catch up with Allie.
Over the break, I listened in on Joe Mazzulla's huddle. He said, keep it going, guys. Ride this wave of momentum. We're playing great right now, but we can't let up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, thank you, Allie. Here's Robertson. Boston again missing.
Boy, this guy just can't buy a bucket, and yet they have the advantage.
Here's Howard. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. And let's take a moment here to get your take, guys, on the scoring so far for Boston.
Yeah, what stood out to me was their passing. They moved the ball effortlessly and have been able to find those holes in the defense.
They've also made a concerted effort to get the ball down low. Many of their points coming in that painted area tonight.
Pass to Allen. This one for 3. That one falls. Great setup by Doncic. Doncic has got 5 assists in the game. Here's Garnett. On the wing, Irving. To the middle. Oh, he can't stop the run as that misses. Here's Anthony. Pass to Howard. It's rebounded by Wade.
His defensive talent, such a gift for his squad.
Boy, you see the effort, you see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Gilmore. Over to the left wing. Here's Robertson. Guarded by Howard.
Dwight Howard at his best, sending it back.
Here's Allen. And he got the whistle on the way up, so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for the Jazz.
Well, they have owned the offensive perimeter throughout this game, finding lots of openings and turning them into big shots.
And you also have to love the way they've gotten out and run in transition. A ton of good chances tonight simply from being willing to run the floor.
And Boston calls time here. And this late game timeout, getting a breather here, important for the players to recharge. This is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with some Gatorade. And now let's take a look at the New Balance Player of the Game.
And guess what? This was his game all night. I mean, he tore through the defense and almost never took a bad shot out there. Really, a level of offensive consistency most players can only dream of.
Abdul-Jabbar passes to Garnett. Back to Wade. To win the drought. Antetokounmpo grabs the board.
So disruptive defensively out beyond the arc.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing, the ability to alter shots on the perimeter. That was beautiful.
And Irving powers it home.
A defensive lapse. Can't give him that kind of position.
One of your keys defensively is do your work early and push him out of his comfort zone.
Antetokounmpo can't connect. The Celtics with the lead. Here's Wade. Oh, the teardrop falls in. Wade's got 11 points here in the second half.
Well, some guys just excel at scoring through contact. And Dwayne Wade, how about the strength on that move? Wow.
Doncic right side. Nice finish from Luka.
Was there ever a doubt they'd go to Luka Doncic? This guy is a big-time performer.
Here's Robertson, guarded by Doncic. Fades back. Doncic outside. Anthony outside. For three, that one falls. Great setup by Doncic. And now just a 2-point Celtic lead.
You expect he's going to find a way to pull through in the clutch.
Here's Wade. The rebound by the Jazz.
The fadeaway, not a terrible idea, but he needs to make the game easier on himself. He's overcomplicating things.
Antetokounmpo surveys. And stolen by Irving. Looking to get back on track. No luck on that one. Nice D from Allen. On offense, here's Utah. They're on a 16-4 run. It falls! And he's tied it up. What a shot!
And the stakes were high right there. What a bucket.
I'll tell you, that changes things, doesn't it? Good job, young fella. What a game. Well, he is a guy who has made a career of nailing clutch shots. Dwayne Wade, wow.
And Utah calls time here. They're behind by 2. 36 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. And here is Antetokounmpo. Pass to Howard. Back to Antetokounmpo. Doncic with it. Just 5 on the clock. And he sinks it. And tie game. Huge basket right there. Boston calls timeout. Here's Wade. And the call is going to be, yes, an illegal screen.
One of the trickier plays to judge, but it would be hard to argue against the call.
It is really difficult to get your feet completely set, to stay completely still. It's almost surprising to me that it isn't called more often.
And Utah calls time here. Score's tied at 64. Just 4 seconds left in the game. Antetokounmpo for 3. Can't get the 3 to fall. Time expires. We're going to overtime. Don't go anywhere, folks. And now we get set for overtime in what has been a stirring contest. Boston with the ball. Giannis Antetokounmpo is out there with Carmelo Anthony. And it's Dumars in at the point. Maravich, the pass to Garnett. Here's Robertson. Here's Maravich. Great D that time from Allen.
A perfect example of how to protect the rim.
And boy, to have someone back there who can erase your mistakes, what a big-time asset defensively.
Here's Maravich. Allen defending. Rejected by Antetokounmpo. And so Antetokounmpo will bring it up for the Utah Jazz. Inside. Oh, he misses the go-ahead basket. Boy, this offense has been dynamic and diversified.
Just everyone sharing the ball and sharing the load makes you difficult to defend. I just love the aggressive finish.
I'm thinking he's sending a strong message with that jam. And Utah calls time here. They're losing by 2. 1:57 left to play in overtime. Howard's checked in for Utah. Luka Doncic comes in for Allen. Just over a minute into overtime here. And he was camped in the lane there. He gets a 3-second call.
Boy, that's the last thing they needed. This game too close to be making those kinds of errors.
And Boston calls time here. They're leading by 2. 1:52 left in the first overtime period. Here's Maravich. Outside Irving. Over Anthony. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Anthony. He gets the first, and that makes it a 3-point lead. Second free throw, no good that time. He really wanted that one. About 90 seconds off the clock at extra time now. And the basket by Antetokounmpo.
And he is just showing off right now. I mean, he's giving you leadership. Giannis just takes pride in stepping up and hitting those big shots. Excellent use of his physical gifts. Goes up strong and captures the board.
Here's Dumars. And he drives in. And that misses. That would have put him up. Maravich, the pass to Garnett. Soft touch off the glass. And the Celtics lead by 3.
Showing again why he's a champion, rising to the challenge.
Here's Antetokounmpo. And it's Irving with a rebound. Here's Howard. Oh, he missed the layup. He had it with the pump fake. Pass to Robertson. Looking to get it going. Here's Garnett. Off with the layup.
Well, you got to miss sometimes, but that one seemed like a gimme.
And there's the lob. Irving against Howard. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Well, Dwight Howard makes his way to the free throw line. You've got to stay down on that shot fake. The defender doesn't, and he makes good use of it.
Wade, he's checked in for Boston. Allen, he's checked in for Utah. And so they foul intentionally.
And a smart choice right there. I mean, you can't allow them to just drain the clock.
And so he drops them both, and it's a 3-point game.
A bit of heroics at the line right there as he bumps their lead to 3 and makes things a little easier for them defensively.
And Utah calls time here. They're down by 3. There's 18 seconds left in the OT period. And it goes out of bounds. That one off Allen. There's 18 seconds left in overtime. And now they foul and stop the clock.
Yeah, no choice but to foul in that situation. Although, that's not the guy you want to send to the free throw line.
Well, when Dwayne Wade is able to stay healthy, he has proven he's still very effective. This guy is smart, he's decisive, and he can play at a high level. Yeah, the crucial part of those free throws is that it now makes it a 2-possession game.
First clean look they have, I mean, they've got to take it.
And they've got to be efficient with the clock. Quick score, quick foul.
Back to Allen. Puts up a deep 3. The Jazz again can't hit. And so it's Boston with the W. Things looked a little uneven for them down the stretch, but in overtime they took control.
And BA, I don't think they expected this one to be so hard fought. But when they went into overtime, they really poured the gas on the fire.
And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Doris Burke, Allie LaForce, and Grant Hill, and our entire crew, this is Brian Anderson.